Right, what is up guys, here on the TomClancyCentral channel. My name is James, and you guys in the video here today. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the current state of affairs in Ghost Recon Wildlands, and more specifically I'm going to be talking about the DLC and how the Season Pass has operated in this game. If you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into it. So I might be being a little bit vague there in my introduction, and potentially yes, that's true. But the main thing that I think is important to talk about at the moment is how little of the actual DLC for the game comes with the Season Pass. What do I mean by that? What I basically mean is that the amount of micro DLC that's been released, for example, the vehicle pack that was released about a week ago, if you don't know about that, there's a video on our channel by me explaining how it goes. None of that is included in the Season Pass. What you got with the Season Pass was Narco Road, Fallen Ghosts, some XP boosters. You might have got some Ubisoft points, I can't quite remember. And that's about it, which is really frustrating, because I feel like with the Season Pass, all the DLC should be included in it. Everything. Whether it be guns, whether it be, skins, whether it be whatever. I think if you release anything that is even remotely like DLC, micro DLC, whatever DLC, year 2 DLC, whatever, that should be included in the Season Pass. I want to have as much content as available to me as possible in Wildlands. It keeps the game fresh. It means when I'm streaming, I can do different stuff, I can use different stuff, I can have a good time. And this kind of is just a worrying continuation of trends that we have seen for a while now in gaming. Seen it in Call of Duty with supply drops and weapons being in that, Black Ops 3 being a big culprit there, and I'm a little bit worried about where this is going, or where this has gone really, because this is where you see it a hell of a lot these days. Worth remembering that, this is mainly a single player game, Ghost Recon. You don't go and see Fallout, Bethesda go and say, right, this is the Season Pass, and then a load of the stuff, they just release a load of micro DLC that isn't in the game. And at least if they do something like that, they do seem to have a hell of a lot more bang for your buck. I paid, I think, £25 for 2 DLCs, one of which is pretty much unplayable in Narco Road, and Fallen Ghost, which is very good, but again, took about, 8 to 12 hours to complete, if I remember correctly. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I think that it's unfortunate that games are going in this general direction. I'm going to take you back again to Fallout 4. Not the most popular of Fallouts, but I think it's a very good game. Didn't personally buy the DLC for this. I was preoccupied with other games at the time, so I only really wanted to buy the main game. Even the DLCs weren't amazing, but if you look at the amount of sheer content that's included in the Season Pass, you get different things to add to the shop, or like the workbench, whatever you want to call it. You had like the Automatron DLC, you had the Far Harbor DLC, you had the one where you go to the Nuka-Cola factory. So that's 3 big storyline things that are bigger than the ones, or at least I think they're bigger than the ones that we got in Ghost Recon Wildlands. And I just kind of feel like the Wildlands DLC hasn't necessarily been quite up to scratch. And more importantly, the Season Pass hasn't quite been there. I'd love to have the vehicle pass, or the vehicle pack rather, but I'm not spending more money on it having already purchased the game and the Season Pass. I don't see why I should do that. We've seen this in other games, such as Black Ops 3, where the supply drops. You can only get weapons in that. It's got better recently, like in Modern Warfare Remastered, for example. Not a very good game, in my opinion. But the way it works, you have your supply drops, and there are certain things that you can get in your supply drops or buy with in-game currency that you can earn to unlock new weapons. Pretty much impossible to get all the new stuff through purely playing the game, but it is doable. If you've got a gun you want, you can grind out for a bit, get the stuff, you're there. You can't really do that in this, and I feel that the more we go along this line, it's going to be you get a Season Pass, and then, oh, here's another thing that we've added on, but we didn't technically put it in the small print of the Season Pass, so you're going to have to spend more money for it. I don't want games to go down that way. AAA games need to be putting more and more into the main game, so they don't rely on Season Pass content to, pad out the game. But anyway, that's kind of my opinion on this. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this. Leave your thoughts in the description, in the comment section below. Yeah, because I hope you guys agree with me, but I don't know. You might do, you might not. We'll find out. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and check out our previous videos. They are on our channel page, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.